the situation about it being making a podcast. Captain Dave After Dark. Is that it's a good feeling that that I love what I do. Is that it makes me feel that it makes me feel humble. Whenever I do my gig, and everything else, so for that matter, it's that I had done a lot of episodes. I remember 93 episodes. You find me on my YouTube channel of the Captain Dave After Dark. And you see me on Rain Battles TV, Wrestling Bloodiest Wars, the CZW Girls, and female wrestling violent brawls, and everything else, but to the point, when it comes to the documentary film of Captain Dave After Dark documentary film, based on about myself, and then you ask how I get myself a professional wrestling and everything else. Well, I got my start into professional wrestling back in 2008. Because I remember back in May, to the core, that after one of my friend of mine, Thomas J. Soto, was tragically killed in a horrible fatal car accident that took place in Mount Ethan, New Jersey. So I had to decided to make a name for myself. Not just the township of Pennsauken, New Jersey, but I wanted to make a name for myself to all to my wrestling fans, and everything else. So especially Rude TV, and they're based out of Philadelphia, here in New Jersey. Just wish that you could also that you can find me and everything else exclusively, and so much more so yeah, so that I created my gig back in 2010, when I believe it's in 2010 or 11. When Facebook became public, I started my Facebook group called the Captain David Wrestling Reporting. It was during the Outlaws Den at the DWF, which is Devastation Wrestling Federation, where I did got my start within professional wrestling, and so forth, and when professional wrestling got expanded in the territory of in the southern New Jersey, Philadelphia region, I also did work with the likes of the Dot Diamond, Ref Ridge, representative of the Rev Zone, and the DWF, the Devastation Wrestling Federation, and local wrestling. Before I went to CZW, and including the Monster Factory over, which used to be the Monster Factory, but now is Lena's Pro Wrestling, and also I used to work for the other wrestling federations, and not just the Monster Factory, but On Point Wrestling, and Newman Rising, and that you can also find me on my On Point Wrestling and the Newman Rising Wrestling, and everything else. The Mid Atlantic Wrestling Alliance, the Ring of Honor, the House of Hardcore, and Wildcat Sports Wrestling, that that you can also you can find me there exclusive on my YouTube channel of the Captain Dave After Dark, which is part of my the documentary film for me and everything else. And if I were to travel to all kinds of venues, I would to do it like in a heartbeat, and and so much more. Um 2300 Arena. I had gone to the 2300 Arena for a very long time, and but I haven't had gone to 2300 Arena since the ongoing labor dispute between Roger Argiani and the other labor union that right across the street due to unfair labor wages that have been going on. But if I could tell you a story about the 2300 Arena, I would love to tell you the story. In my future upcoming documentary film, and so on and so right. So basically, if I were to upload some of my films that's on my phone into I would do it right in a heartbeat. And then so with that, to the core. I had also done some interviews. I had done tremendously with bureaucracy, professionally, and everything else. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take the time to want to say thank you very much for all the love and support, even in good times and in bad. And everything else. So with that, this is the one, the only Captain Dave here on the Captain Dave After Dark. We'll see you soon, and stay tuned for some more on my documentary videos on my phone and everything else on my YouTube channel. And we'll see you next time here, folks.